Hi there, my name is Ed. I'm a slow sewing friend, and today I'm going to go over the February 2025 sewing subscription patterns that have come out. Let's get into it. First up, the Cashmerette Club Vinton pants. The Vintons are a relaxed pant with a fashionable but wearable and subtle barrel leg silhouette and lots of elevated details like front flap pockets, a waistband facing, and lots of top stitching. Cashmerette always loves to put comfort first, so there is an elasticated waistband. They've also done a full bum adjustment on the back leg pieces, so you'll get the regular back leg pieces and a full bum adjusted back leg piece so that you don't have to do it yourself. These pants easily pair with sweaters or t-shirts and your favorite sneakers, and they're a great way to look current but feel totally comfy. So some of the biggest features of the Vinton pants, they are woven pants with a subtle barrel leg shape. They feature front flap pockets with decorative snaps. They have a roomy back pocket, and I assume if you wanted two back pockets, you could put on two back pockets because they're your pants. They also have a waistband facing and a fly front, chunky belt loops, top stitching throughout, and as I mentioned, a slightly elasticated back waistband for comfort. The pattern difficulty for the Vintons is marked as Advanced Beginner. The size range is the standard Cashmerette size range. For these, just the waist and hip matter, so the waist goes from 25 to 52 inches and the hips go from 35 to 62 inches. For fabric, you are going to want mid-weight woven fabrics, so twill, denim, or bottom weight cotton or linen. The more structure the fabric has, the more pronounced the barrel leg shape will be. And in addition, you'll want some stable woven fabric for the pockets as well. This month, Cashmerette Club members get 15% off of Blackbird fabrics, so you can get your bottom weight fabrics at Blackbird. And additionally, in the Cashmerette catalog, members get a discount on the Concord t-shirt, Montrose top, and Dartmouth top. There is a sew along available for the Vinton pants from Whitney at Tomcat Stitchery. The patterns from the Charm Patterns Patreon this month are the Sabrina dress and skirt pattern, plus an extension to the Sabrina, which is the Holly Bodice backs that extends that Sabrina pattern. Charm Patterns is continuing with their Hollywood icons, and so the Sabrina dress celebrates the classic simplicity of Audrey Hepburn's style in movies like Sabrina and Breakfast at Tiffany's. This dress has a fully lined boat neck bodice, French darts, two sleeve options, and a pleated pencil skirt in two lengths. The bodice and the skirt are interchangeable with the other patterns in Charm's Stanwyck series, so the Aurora bodice, Lucille trousers, and Stanwyck skirts. You'll find that with a lot of Charm patterns that they have an entire series that you can mix and match for your bodice and your skirts and sleeves, so you can really customize the garment that you want to make. The Sabrina dress would be stunning as a long gown in silk or sateen, but it's also a perfectly work-appropriate number in wool crepe or suiting. The size range for both of these, both the Sabrina dress and the Holly Bodice back expansion, is Charm's normal size range, so full bust of 30.5 to 62 inches, a waist of 24 to 56 inches, and hips of 36 to 64 inches. For fabric, you want to use light to medium weight wovens, cottons, broadcloth flannel, denim, corduroy, sateen, and twill. You can also use linen and linen blends, wool suitings, crepe, double crepe, wool flannel, wool tweed. You could use a brocade, and silk wool blends. You could also, for a more glamorous finish, look at silk taffeta, du peony, or shantung. Stretch wovens can be suitable for this, but knit fabrics are not going to be great in this design. And then for your lining, you'll want to use lightweight wovens, so a cotton voile or lawn, silk charmeuse or silk crepe de chine, or other lining fabrics like rayon Bemberg, acetate, or a silky polyester, and then you can also use those silk cotton blends. The other pattern that Charm Patterns released this month is actually an expansion of the Sabrina dress and top, and that is the Holly Bodice backs. Directly inspired by Audrey Hepburn in Breakfast at Tiffany's, this pattern provides two bodice back options for the Sabrina. It includes a dramatic structural U-shaped upper back, similar to the one in the movie, again, Breakfast at Tiffany's, as well as a simple strap design. And these backs are completely compatible with the Stanwyck series, so you can completely customize to your heart's content. The size range is the same as Charm's normal size range, and the fabric recommendations are, of course, the same as the Sabrina dress and skirt. The Closet Core crew is continuing with their decades theme, and this month it's the Emmeline blouse. Closet Core has done a whole video about the design story for the Emmeline blouse. It is inspired by the Edwardian era of the 1900s. It's a beautiful and romantic blouse that lets your creativity shine. You can customize it with heritage sewing details like pin tucks and lace insertion, or celebrate its beautiful details with special fabrics. This features a band collar, back yoke, and gathered back. Emmeline is loosely fitted with a gently shaped hem. This is a modern take on a puff sleeve. It's gathered at the cap and then it tapers at the wrist with inverted box pleats and a hidden facing. The blouse is closed with button loops along the front placket for a vintage touch. View A has pin tucks and View B has no pin tucks. The pattern difficulty rating for this is a confident beginner, and the size range is Closet Core's typical size range, which is a full bust of 31 to 60, which is your main measurement that you're going to need for this blouse. There is an entire fabric inspiration blog that Closet Core has posted. They suggest fine, lightweight wovens like cotton poplin, voile, and batiste. For a slightly heavier blouse, you could also use chambray, broadcloth, and linen. There are also some tutorial videos that Closet Core has posted to help you sew the blouse. So they have a video for heirloom lace insertion and for sewing pin tucks, because if you're going to do View A, you're going to sew quite a few. The first of the Seamwork patterns for February is the Palmer wide leg knit pant. The Palmer pants are the ultimate secret pajamas. They have a high-rise fit, faced elastic waistband, and handy slash pockets. They are perfect for lounging or for dressing up. Their chic silhouette makes them easy to style for any occasion. You can pair them with a casual tee and denim jacket for a laid-back look, or you could dress them up with a button-up and loafers for a more polished ensemble. Seamwork has rated this pattern difficulty for advanced beginners, and the size range is their typical size range, which for these pants, you only need the waist and the hip. So the waist goes from 24 to 53 inches, and the hips go from 34 to 64 inches. The fabric recommendations for the Palmer wide leg knit pants are, not surprisingly, medium weight knit fabrics. You want to look for a fabric that has at least 35% stretch, like a ponte or a French terry, double knits, sweater fleece, and jerseys. Don't forget that if you are already a Seamwork member, you do get discounts at certain fabric stores, so be sure to check out the published list if you are planning to purchase fabric. The Palmer pattern does get the pattern extra this month, and it's an exclusive bonus pattern that transforms the Palmer into a cropped flare pant. And finally, the second Seamwork pattern for the month is the Cove collared sweater. The Cove sweater offers a stylish and cozy design that is perfect for layering. With its relaxed fit and dropped shoulders, it's a cropped sweater that exudes effortless and cool style. The neck placket and rolled collar adds a polished touch, while the fitted hemband and sleeve cuffs provide a clean, finished look. You can pair the Cove with the Palmer pants to create a chic loungewear set, or you can pair the Cove with your favorite jeans for a more elevated take on sweatshirt and jeans. Seamwork has rated this pattern difficulty as intermediate, and the size range is Seamwork's standard size range. For this, you're going to be looking at bust, waist, and they also provide a shoulder measurement. So full bust goes from 32 to 60 inches. Your waist measurements go from 24 to 53 inches. And then the shoulder, and in the pattern it says it's measured from seam to seam across the back. That goes from 13 3/4 to 17.5 inches. The fabrics that you'll want to use for the Cove sweater would be medium weight knit fabrics with at least 20% stretch. So you're looking at French terry, sweatshirt fleece, quilted knit, ponte, double knits, and sweater knits. And again, if you already are a Seamwork member, be sure to check their list of fabric store discounts if you plan on purchasing fabric, since you could be making a very cute lounge set with the Cove sweater and Palmer pants. All right, that wraps up the February 2025 sewing subscription patterns that have been released. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you have a great week and a great time sewing. Bye!